Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. Mighty glad to be alive today and hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, and linger. It's Tuesday, Song Day. You know I can't be found sitting all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Baby, if I made you mad with something my mind has said, please forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's still you I'm thinking of. Let's walk up to the preacher and let us say I do. Then you'll know you'll have me, and I know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's still you I'm thinking of. All right, Elvis. Reminding us, don't be cruel. Not to your lover. Not to anybody, really. All right, my journal writing friends. What do you want to tell your mother and father that you haven't told them yet? Even if they've passed away, what is it that you've been holding on that you wish you could have told them while they were alive? And even if you don't tell them, for whatever reason, what would you tell them if you could or chose to? So you let me know, and I'll tell you what kind of unfinished business I may have had. Or elevate the conversation with your friends, or just think about it, or write it in your journal, whatever. But see if it brings any kind of consciousness to you. All right? Now, BKS Iyengar, what I've learned is, like him, I challenge the misconceived notions about yoga, to dispel any ignorance about it. So for those who know me and have seen what my history is and my commitment is, then you understand. I don't want to say I'm the poster child for this, but certainly I've held true. And those who know me will attest to my track record. When you practice yoga, you develop an evenness of attitude in your daily life, and a scale which rises by itself because of the shift in your own ethical behavior. Now, we've all been conditioned by the mores of our society, drilled, in fact, bent out of shape by society's pliers, as Dylan says. And we all have to learn to live out of our own spontaneous instincts to this conditioning that's happened to us. And when you do, especially if you use yoga, you'll be psychologically disengaged. There'll be a radical discontinuity between what came before and what's happening now and what's going to happen in the future. It teaches you to engage, but in a very different way once you've learned how to disengage. So don't look to the center of the culture. It's too predictable. The status quo wants to maintain itself. Look at the margins, where people are afraid to go, because that's where the hidden light is, which will become the intelligence of your future and teach you how to carry the burdens of the dark. Now, this whole week I've been talking about seeing beauty in the city. We're only guests in this pristine world. So it's our job to bring a fresh attitude as an observer, an attitude of beauty. Because if you trash your daily life as if beauty was elsewhere, then here becomes a waste and desolate relative to your own aesthetics. I suggest that you find your own way to therapeutic experience under whatever modality you use, because it provides a larger context in which to see whatever your problems were. And then, of course, most important, a connection to the transpersonal source of your own being. That encounter with the self, with a capital S, is what brings beatitudes, right? The vision of heaven, and the blessings that come as a reward for your returning to this connection. Now, the affirmation masters remind you whether you believe this or not. And of course, if you say, I can't believe that, that's the masochist in you. The whole universe is here to help you. Anytime provided you call upon it in an intelligent way. And there's a multitude of ways that it can respond, and that response will always come in a way that's most appropriate to what your need is. So call on it quietly. Call it to do what it knows best, which is how to take care of you for your own good. And if any of your prayers are unanswered, and this is a tough one, it's usually because you're trying to do the thing with your own willpower instead of letting Spirit's power do it. Using your willpower, you can't succeed because your willpower is just yourself. It's like the little generator trying to run the big generator. Throw the switch, leave it on, and with no effort from yourself, follow what Spirit dictates. That's called the art of allowing, or the science of deliberate creation, because your vibration is always your point of attraction. And that's how you summon spirit energy into your life. May you all do that. Have a great day.